Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia. If this is your first time on my channel, you are highly welcome. Okay, just the title have said, you guys have already seen the title of what you're about to watch. Okay, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys. Okay, so let's dive right into this video. Please, if you like this video already, I'm sure you click because you like it already. So just give it a thumbs up. Okay, so let's dive right into this video. Okay guys, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys the cost of living in UK. Okay, as a family of 7, you guys know that there's 7 of us now. Okay, so I'm just going to be sharing with you guys the cost of living, and this is on a monthly basis. So in some months it might be a little less, in some months it might be more high, but I'm just going to be sharing with you guys on average month for family of 7. Okay, or shall I say for family of between 6 and 7 rather. Okay, so now the cost of living in UK, I've written everything down because if not I won't be able to tell you guys off it. The cost of living in UK depends upon the members, of your family. So it depends on how many people that is in your family. Okay, yeah, because the bills sometimes, when like if you want to take internet, they always ask you how many people is in your household, how many dependents do you have, husband or wife is there, dependents and all that. They always ask you, okay, all those questions. And also my calculation here for my own, this is my own family. Okay, it's not estimate. Okay, so this also depends on you shopping wisely. Okay, if you shop wisely and you don't go clubbing, you know, clubbing now, socializing, drinking, all those expensive fancy restaurants, buying food every week, takeaway. Takeaway is the right word there. Ordering food every week, every time, you know, buying expensive clothing, you know, expensive, it could be non-branded, it could be branded. If you are not doing any of all those things, okay, so because you know me, you guys know me now, I'm always shopping in Asda, Tesco, Lidl, Iceland and Aldi. Those are my shop. Sainsbury's is expensive for me, so that's why you guys see that I don't go Sainsbury's as such. If I'm to go Sainsbury's, this monthly something that I wrote here will be more than what I've written here. Okay, so this is for family of between 6 to 7. I'm sure to accommodate family of 7 perfectly well. Even family of 8, if you can just manage without spending unnecessarily excessively. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm sure some people might find this video very useful. That's why I decided to share it. Okay, yeah, because some people might be wondering, I'm probably looking for videos like this, so I decided to just share this. Okay, so yeah, so as I have said already, if you don't spend extravagantly, if you are not keen on living in a very posh accommodation, then I'm sure you can survive with this amount of money every month. Okay, so the first thing is accommodation. Okay, your accommodation have to be reasonably, of course there's different type of accommodation in UK. There is private, there is council. The council, how will I say it, it's called council accommodation or housing association. Okay, that's what it's called. So I don't know, let me say affordable accommodation. Yes, that's the right word, affordable accommodation. Then we have the private one, which is private landlords. So the council ones and housing association, which they work together with the council. Okay, so that's why it's called housing association, because those people has private properties as well. Okay, so if you happen to be living in a council flat, it's even more cheaper than the housing association one. Okay, but if you happen to be living in housing association one, okay, so this monthly spend here, monthly cost here does not include mortgage. Okay, I didn't include mortgage in this because mortgage, that one is different for people that are paying mortgage for their homes, but in this one I did not include mortgage. This is just rent. I'm going to be telling you guys. Okay, so accommodation in a month, okay, is £600. That is, as I say, that is if you're not living in a fancy expensive area, because London is one of the most expensive area in this country. I think it's even the top expensive. Yes, I'm sure it's the expensive, it's the toppest, it's #1 expensive in the whole United Kingdom, the whole England, or whatever I will call it. Well, let me say UK, I don't know. I'm not talking of Northern Ireland. I'm not talking of Scotland. I'm not talking of Wales. I'm just talking of the other ones. I don't know how you group them. But London is the most expensive. But there are some areas in London that are cheaper to live in. Okay, there are some areas to live in if you are living in a council flat or housing association. But if it's private, it might be more than that. You see, now this £600 is a housing association rent, which is also almost like council. Council might be a little bit cheaper. So housing association rent is almost similar to council. You know, the council is a little more cheaper than the housing association one. Okay, so accommodation 600. Okay, and bills include water, electricity, gas. Okay, so that's for water, electricity, and gas. That's £248. Okay, so accommodation is 600. So the accommodation fluctuates. They increase it. They normally increase it between April, July. Sometimes every year, sometimes not every year, but most of the time it's every year. So they haven't increased it this year yet. So I'm just praying they don't increase it. So if the accommodation increase, it will be more than £600. So it will range between 600 to 650 pounds, or between 600 to 630 pounds. Okay, so that's how it will range. Some people's rent is between 700 and something. Okay, so that's just what I'm just giving you guys for housing association and council. If it's private, you are going to be looking anything for a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. You are going to be looking anything between the region of maybe 900 and something, 1,000 plus a month. I'm not talking of a year, a month. Okay, I'm not talking of 2 months for a month for private. So for private, you'll be looking between that 9 something to 1,000 plus. Okay, and it all depends on the area you are living as well. Okay, as I said, this does not include mortgage. If you are paying mortgage, is a different thing. Okay, so this does not include, I'm just giving you guys accommodation rent around the area I'm living. Okay, I don't want to go into mortgage, so I'm just giving you guys basic rent. Okay, yeah, so basic rent is around that region. So bills depends on how you are using your water. If you are using your water anyhow, just like wasting water, running it, whether they send you one bill, you will sit up properly. So the bills includes water, electricity, gas. Okay, those are the 3 major bills: water, electricity, gas. Okay, the gas, you might not be cooking with the gas, but you need it to heat your house because it's cold in UK. Okay, it's more colder in UK than warmth. Okay, so you need it to heat your heater. You might not be cooking with it, you might be cooking with electricity, and every other thing is electricity. The only thing you are using gas for is just to heat your heater. Some people have electric heater, so they don't have gas, but most houses have both, like my house both. Okay, so in a month I pay £248 for those 3 items. Okay, so for food is the major problem in this country. Food at the moment, food, I've calculated a month 710. I know most of the time it's more than that, but I just bring it to 710 because sometimes you see between that 699, 700 and something. So I just leave it at 710. Okay, so that's in a month. So phones and internet bills is £120. Okay, these things I'm sharing with you guys is for families that know how to spend wisely. It's not for people that like to blow the bank, although sometimes you guys hear me making joke of I've blown the bank. Okay, that's sometimes I do impulse buy. When you do impulse buy, sometimes it means you've gone out of your budget. You don't understand what I mean? But some people actually blow the bank. They don't have any, how will you say it? They don't have any budget spending. It's good if you are someone that can work and work yourself and work yourself break. You can be doing a lot of impulse buying and buying expensive things. Okay, but for me, this list I wrote here is for people like us who spend wisely because we know how to, we have to use money for other things. Okay, so food 710, phones and internet bills £120. Now school meals for children. So people are entitled to free school meals, some people are not entitled to free school meal. Okay, so I fall into the category of not entitled to free school meal. I don't know how that will work yet, but anyway, school meal is £120 for children. Then transportation. So this transportation is for my husband, and then for my petrol in my car. Okay, so I put 55 pounds. I know it's more than that, but I just put 55 pounds because I don't buy petrol every time. Okay, and then TV license. That is the one I get angry paying TV license. I must confess, it's not like as if TV license is huge money, but I just get upset paying it because the people that I'm paying it for, their salary is almost 100% more than my own salary, and yet I have to pay TV license. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the only person paying TV license in UK, but I just find it very upsetting because the people that this money is being used to pay, their salary is very high compared to the salary I get. Okay, so TV license and Sky is 63 pounds a month, and then I have personal insurance, which is 40 pounds 50. Then car insurance, 140 pounds. Household insurance is for things like my television, cooker, washing machine, fridge, deep freezer, freezers, Hoover, all those things, because they are quite expensive. So you just insure them a month, you know, you pay them little by little every month. If in case anyone have problem, just call the insurance company, they'll come and fix it. If they can't come and fix it, they will replace it for you. Like my television in my back there, the one that was there before, see the TV in my back, that one got broken. It was talking, but it wasn't showing the picture. They couldn't repair it. They gave me a new one. So that's a new one you're seeing there. So that's why I like that household insurance. So I pay 40 pounds every month. And then of course credit card bills. If you have credit card, I always advise people not to overspend their credit card though, because story for another day, I'll tell you guys my experience of credit cards. Okay, but right now I don't have a lot of credit card anymore, which I'm very happy about somehow. So my credit card bills is 85 pounds a month. Okay, and then clothing, I don't buy clothing for myself every time. It's mainly for the children. I spend 160 pounds. The more they grow, the more their clothing is expensive, I'm telling you, because my children, they are very tall. They are 6 foot something. They are not short children. I know that sometimes when you guys see them in the vlog, they look like as if they are not very tall, but they are very tall. Their trouser alone, one trouser, the cheapest is almost 30 pounds. Okay, so I don't buy clothing. Imagine if you want to buy jeans trouser for them, I always have to look for cheaper ways of getting their clothing because it's very expensive. Okay, so sometimes in a month I spend 160 pounds. Sometimes I spend more, depend on what I want to get for them. Okay, so that's all the bills right now. I may have missed 1 or 2 bills, but those are the ones I remembered and I wrote them down. So in total in a month I'm spending 2,355 pounds 50p monthly. Please don't convert this money. If you are in Nigeria and you are watching, do not convert this money, because 2,355 50p a month is a huge amount of money a month in Nigeria. I'm sure it's probably up to ₦1 million or more. So don't convert it. That's what I'm spending every month in UK, so don't convert it. Okay, but I just thought I would share this in case for people who want to relocate to UK with family members of more than 5 or more than 6. You know, if you're a student, this bill is going to be more. If you're a student and if you're not living in affordable accommodation, this monthly spending expenses is going to be more than this, because you have to remember your accommodation is going to fall in between 900 to 1,000 plus if you are living in London. If you are living outside London, the accommodation is much cheaper. Yeah, if you are living outside London, it's cheaper. So it's best for people who have large family who are coming from Nigeria or from other countries, Africa countries, to probably live outside London for a while before they come. Maybe when they finish studying, get a good more job that can sustain you better with your large family, then perhaps you can come to London, because London is the capital. So you can come to London and live. There are cheaper places, as I say, to live in London, but London is more expensive. Even with the cheaper places, it's expensive compared to living outside of London. Okay guys, so please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching, and if you want me to do any other particular video that you're curious about, you can leave it in the comment section, you know. And also don't forget to give this video a like, I think the like button is somewhere here or here, somewhere in this place, and the subscribe button I think is somewhere here or here. So subscribe and turn on your notification bell. There's a little bell that will pop up when you do subscribe. Just turn on the one that said oh, okay. And I want to give a shout out to all my amazing members. Shout out to you all, and shout out to all my amazing subscribers and unsubscribers. Thanks guys for watching. Hope this was useful and helpful. I hope someone find this helpful and useful. Okay guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.